You're drowning in an ocean of noise. Every day, countless ads scream for attention, but none of them stick. Your message, the one that your startup, your vision depends on, vanishes. It's frustrating beyond words, spending thousands, even hundreds of thousands on ads that people scroll right past, tune out, or worse, resent. You feel powerless watching your growth stall, while your competitors seem to be pulling ahead effortlessly. Deep down, you know the old ways don't work anymore. Static banners, bland videos, the tired push strategies. They fail because users have evolved. They don't want to be passive targets. They want to be part of the story. Every dollar spent on traditional ads feels like throwing it into a black hole. It's maddening. But here's the brutal, honest truth. The era of passive advertising is dead. The only thing grabbing and keeping real attention now? Interactive ads. This isn't another marketing fad. This is the frontline revolution in growth. And it couldn't be more urgent for anyone who wants to be more than a footnote in this saturated digital war zone. Interactive ads dominate because they flip the entire equation. Instead of asking users to watch, they invite users to do. To touch, click, choose, decide, they create a moment of engagement so intense it's impossible to tune out. Think about the last time something grabbed your full focus in a sea of distractions. That's what interactive ads do, every time. But it's not magic or luck. It's design born out of ruthless understanding of human attention and the relentless hunger for connection. Now listen carefully. The most emotional element here is not the technology itself, but what you do with it. Founders, investors, leaders, it's on you to stop begging for attention with tired tactics and start demanding it with creative firepower. Imagine ads that don't just sell. You lead users into an experience so magnetic, they crave what you offer. No more shooting in the dark, no more wasted budgets. The problem isn't user attention. The problem is your strategy. And in this moment, you have the power to flip the script entirely. Here's the first undeniable fact. Users hate being passive watchers. Their brains scream for engagement because passive consumption creates boredom and disconnection. Interactive ads answer that scream. But don't be naive. Simply making something clickable isn't enough. Every interaction must be meaningful. Force users to feel that your product or idea is the only clear, irresistible choice. Not because you say so, but because the ad shows it through action. You have an emotional responsibility to get them involved. Make them touch the story, wield their own choices, and feel the momentum build. You must design ads that trigger curiosity, provoke delight, and reward every engagement instantly. Don't just ask for clicks, earn them with every pixel. Next, forget the flooding tactic so many use. Bombarding people with ads everywhere only breeds invisibility. Instead, precision is key. Find the few who are caught in hesitation, the ones whose attention is almost yours, but fractured by noise. Invite them to engage with interactive moments, crafted specifically to shatter their distractions. Speak directly to their frustration. Show them that they're not lost in the crowd, but chosen. This personal touch, this surgical precision, is what turns eyeballs into hands and hands into loyal, invested users. The age of the mass anonymous audience is over. Now here's a secret weapon. Leverage real-time feedback loops inside your interactive ads. Don't just let users click. Let the interface respond and adapt based on what they choose. Build experiences where every click reveals a new layer, an unexpected insight, or a surprising benefit. This dynamic interaction hooks users deeper, crushing disengagement under the weight of their own curiosity. You create a mini adventure inside the ad, a journey that mirrors the transformation your product promises. If done right, it converts users from mere viewers into active participants in your narrative. And that kind of engagement is the most precious currency in growth. You may feel anger at how hard it is to break through this chaos. Good. Use that fire. Anger is the signal that your past methods aren't good enough. You are allowed to rage against all the rules and limits imposed by ad platforms that neuter creativity. You're allowed to break free from the shackles of irrelevant metrics and hollow vanity numbers. And most importantly, you must discover that within interactive ads lies the power to free your growth. No more passive consumption, no more wasted spends, no more frustration. Stop waiting for permission from algorithms and gatekeepers. Take control. Focus on building ads that transform users from passive consumers to active creators of their own experience. Design interactive moments that empower users to explore, challenge, and ultimately choose your product as a solution they own. Sell not with slogans, but with actions that evoke genuine discovery and delight. And here's the immediate call to action. Start small, but think big. Don't substitute old ads with gimmicks. Build fresh, immersive journeys tailored to the emotional landscape of your audience. Test, measure, tweak every tiny interaction until it ignites that addictive spark. Combine storytelling with gameplay, quizzes with choices, immersive layers that reward attention like a drug. You must make your audience feel that ignoring this ad means missing out on a personal breakthrough, a rare chance to solve their deepest pain. The world is overflowing with illusions, false promises of freedom, comfort, and ease. Your interactive ads must cut through that with brutal clarity and raw honesty. Invite the few, the right ones, the restless minds who refuse to settle for mediocre growth, to engage fully and transform alongside you. This is not just advertising. This is a declaration of strategic freedom and individual power. Don't you dare settle for yesterday's methods. Demand more from every click, every tap, every swipe. Harness the raw energy of interaction to claim attention, fuel growth, and kindle unbreakable bonds with your audience. This is the battleground of today's digital revolution. Grab the tools, master the art, and rise like a force beyond convention. If tired ads have trapped you, if boredom has drained your budgets, this is your liberation. Break the cycle. Use interactive ads, not just to sell, but to create moments where users feel alive, chosen, and unstoppable. Your growth depends on it. You cannot afford anything less than obsession with connection, precision, and relentless engagement. This is the strategy that shatters silence, dismantles frustration, and ignites unstoppable growth. It's raw. It's real. It's the new fight for attention, and you must win it.